can you work effectively with a team that is spread over multiple countries, multiple time zones, and you actually never see each other in face-to-face? It's a great question that a lot of teams are facing today. And to find the answer to that, I wanted to do something different for this video rather than just giving you a list of tips or something like that. And instead to go and ask that question directly to the best team that I know who works internationally over time zones and virtually, and that is the team at Business English with Christina. Okay, so here's the team. Very excited. And to start us off, Sheila, would you like to share your tip for virtual teamwork?
Sure. Hi, everyone. I'm Sheila Gale. I'm based in Cabo Verde, and I am an English teacher. And I think for my tip, I would say it's very important to acknowledge and respect cultural diversity. And this is because usually everyone comes from different backgrounds. They are in different geographical locations. So it's important to acknowledge and respect the cultural diversity to minimize potential cultural clashes and miscommunication.
All right. Yeah. Thank you. Very important. Janine.
Hi, I'm Janine Sansi, and I am a business coach specializing in communication and particularly English communication. I'm not very good with French communication, even though I'm an Australian living in France.
That's why you're on this team teaching English and business communication.
That's right. Yeah. That's why I'm here. And my tip is to make sure you have a really good tool for being able to chat with each other so you can keep a conversation going, like you were getting together around the water cooler, but also be very careful that it doesn't get overused and abused and invade and disrupt other people's time.
Very good. Yeah, very good. Be mindful of everyone's time on the team. Yeah, very good. All right. Let's see, Linda.
All right. I'm Linda. I'm from the US, but I live in France now. One of the teachers. So my tip for you would be that so I've noticed that a lot of my students have trouble when they're trying to participate in meetings, especially when they're virtual meetings, because it can be really difficult to think about and process everything that's happening in the meeting, but then also try to find a way to interject and to interrupt and give your ideas. So I would advise to think in advance about ways that you could interrupt and give your idea and think about how it works best for your team. So if you think about that in advance, then it'll be easier for you to actually share your ideas.
Right, which is not always easy in a big group of people connected on Zoom, right? Okay, let's see, Andrew.
Yeah, hi. I'm Andrew Wickham, and I'm a teacher with Christina, and I'm based in France. So this is where I'm calling from. So basically, my tip would be that people need more time to talk together, to get to know each other, and therefore one possible avenue is to pair people up in teams, 2 or 3 people, project teams on specific with specific tasks to report back to the group.
Okay, yeah, that way. And also it gets them working together and getting to know each other better in a smaller setting. Right. Yeah. All right. Thank you. Becky.
Yeah. I'm Becky. I'm currently in Vietnam and I'm specializing in administration and automation. My tip is to have good systems in place for the team so that the team can easily communicate with each other. They know how to delegate tasks to their team members, and there's, I guess, one place for everyone to meet and to easily jump on to shoot a message or to see what tasks they've got for the day. So yeah, just having a good system in place for the team itself.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Love systems. Right. Okay. Lindsay.
Hi, I'm Lindsay Hogan. I'm based in Atlanta, Georgia. I'm the Director of Client Relations here at Business English with Christina. And I think that as an administrator, it is most important that all of our team members feel heard.
Yeah, I want to make sure everybody feels like their voice is being heard. Definitely. Yeah. All right. Thank you, Lindsay. Let's see, Matthew.
Yes, hello, I'm Matthew McNutt, one of the business English coaches here. I'm from the US and currently based in Vietnam. And my tip is a technical one. So oftentimes when we're working virtually, it's because we are located all around the world, which means different time zones. So a quick kind of hack is to set your clock on your PC or your phone to have multiple time zones. So if you're working with people in different time zones, it's quite easy. You don't need to do the math or think about it. It's right there in front of your face. And this way you can contact people at the appropriate time when they're awake or available.
Exactly. Right. Or, I tried to put in my messages, if I'm sending a message and it's like, I know it's like, I don't know, 10 p.m. your time or something, I try to put you don't have to respond to this right away. You can get to this tomorrow or something. But yeah. Okay. Christina.
Hi, I'm Christina King. I'm one of the teachers and also the student success coordinator here with Business English with Christina. And my tip with working on a virtual team is similar to Sheila's with regards to cultural diversity. If we're ever in doubt or not sure how to handle a delicate situation, always try to be very respectful and kind, because you can never go wrong in that way. And this will help with interpersonal relationships.
Definitely. Right. Even outside of business, perhaps. Yeah. Okay. And last but not least, Karen.
Hello, everybody. I am Karen. I am a business English coach. I am from Atlanta, Georgia, in the United States. And my tip is to help your teammates feel supported. Sometimes when working remotely, it can be easy to feel isolated, to lose touch with one another, like, where is everybody? So my tip is teams should consider making opportunities to have informal check-ins on a frequent basis. Knowing others may be experiencing similar challenges can be of great support.
Right. I agree. Totally agree. And maybe I will add a tip as well, because I've asked all of you for a tip and I was like, oh, and let me call on myself. So Christina, what would you say? So I would say, I read a lot about meetings, and they say, have an agenda, get in, get out, like be as efficient as possible. If your meeting is 45 minutes, see how you can make it 30 minutes and things like that. And I do believe that being efficient is important. But I also believe that when you bring people together for meetings, especially if they don't get a chance to see each other very often, to have some time in that meeting that is reserved for small talk, chit chat, just sharing, like, I don't know how the weather's like where you're at or what you're doing on the weekend, because we're not machines, and like meetings, like you're interacting with human beings, and it's not just get in, get the job done, get out, and that's the end of it. So I would say maybe budget some time in your meeting for connecting with others, not just for doing the work. So I would say that's my little bit of advice. And so that's it. This is our team of coaches, and also some of the people in the background. Lindsay with the client relations, Becky with our automations. Super excited to do this video together. And so that's our tips for having good virtual meetings after doing it for years and years and years together. So that's it, guys. So that's my team, and that's some tips that have helped us to work together over the past, I don't even know, like 5-6 years or so, that some of those people have been on my team. And like I said, it's all virtual. We're in different time zones, different countries, different nationalities also. So I hope sincerely that some of the tips that work for our team, you can take and apply them to your team. And I would also love to know, we would also love to know how you did that. What is maybe one tip that you take from this video and that you will try with your team? Let us know down in the comments, because hey, it's teamwork. We all work together. so that we can work better together. All right, have a good one. Have a good one, you guys. Thanks a lot. My cat is not behind me anymore. She was like literally on my shoulder. Anyway, have a good one, and I'll see you next time.